everyone, it's Winsome back again with a product review, and today we'll be reviewing this weaving loom that I bought quite a while ago on an impulse like usual. So weaving looms in general I've always been really interested in, and I'm talking about the big weaving loom machines that you've probably seen in museums in the machine section in maybe like the Victorian era. They're such an interesting instrument and there's so many interesting facts to learn about them. I've always been interested in the whole history. Even at school we learnt about them in art class and kind of made our own little weaving looms, like the one I'm going to review today, where we took a piece of cardboard, cut slits at either end, and that was our makeshift recycled weaving loom, and it worked perfectly fine for what we needed, to be honest. But I guess if you were going to make a proper big tapestry you might struggle with using something like that. Given all these facts, I think you can tell that the weaving loom has played such a pivotal role in the textiles industry till today. There are people who actually use weaving loom manually to make more bespoke projects, whilst large companies have adapted weaving looms into large machines to run automatically without human intervention. Taking all that into account, what I just explained, that kind of led me to buying this weaving loom like I mentioned at the start. Right off the bat you can tell this is supposed to be for kids. At the top here it says Big Jigs Toys, which if that didn't explain that it's for kids, there's also the exaggeration that it's for 5+ years that you usually only get on kids product, explaining the ages and up like that. And the instructions are just on the back here, showing you all, and it seems to me pretty easy to set up. Cool, so let's start by unpacking this, and from the top, so it's not wrapped up in anything, the actual frame of the loom itself. Just gonna carefully take something out. Guess I'll take all the inside. I think that's it. So here is the frame, as I mentioned. So it's like an A4 piece of paper, I believe. That's the same size. So it is a small loom, but again it's for kids, so that's understandable. In here besides the frame, obviously, put that aside, we've got the other pieces, the comb piece, 2 rods, and I forgot what you call those, the loom shuttles. Yeah, so that is all the equipment what we have. I've also got a small, not even a ball, but a small amount of thread, which I was going to say I'm just going to use the thread in here, which I think I'm still going to do to make this a fair review. Guess that is everything in the box, so I'm going to change this camera angle and set it up like that. It shouldn't be too hard because it's only a few bits and pieces. Cool, so I guess to start off with, I'm going to start threading it up with the small ball of thread that they gave. Cool. Is it tied at the ends? Oh gosh. You first find the end of the thread. Cool. And then first of all we're just going to wrap it round one corner to secure it in place. If I can wrap this round, why is it so hard? I have such fiddly fingers, I swear. And then from there we're just going to, yeah, simply go around the loom. Oh my god, I have such fiddly fingers, why am I so bad at it? Yeah, we're just going to thread it all the way round. Cool, so that is the loom all threaded up, which took longer than I expected because I have not done this in a while, and I think the depth of these slits, if it was me, I would make the depth slightly more because I feel like this could ping off easily right now, so I'm just hoping that doesn't happen. Next part is to actually wrap some thread around these Loom Shuttles, which I'm not going to bore everyone, so I'm going to do it off camera. I'm going to start off with green, I think, and like they said, you first have to wrap it around, well, tie it around the end of one of the threads, like the start of the thread first, before you begin. Cool. And then yeah, the next step is just to push the whole loom shuttle through. So it should be as easy as just pushing through, like, is this even correct? Yes. Through like that. Why does it get smaller at the end? And then as you pull through, then the thread should come through like that. And yeah, basically the next round, since that was going under for the final bit, this time I go on top, and I should probably push this closer so because that's probably why I was struggling the first time. Oh gosh, I haven't done this for a long time, so my eyes are really staring at this intensely, trying to make sure that go over on the, yes. Cool, I'm pulling that through. Cool, so it is actually working. Oh my god, do not break everything. And then the comb here is just basically to push your thread down as you, yeah, start weaving. So I mean, it's, yeah, does the job is what I can describe. And I think I'm going to do a few more rounds going back and forth and then give a proper review after. Cool, so back to this camera angle, and that was probably one of the easiest, nicest reviews of a product that I've done in a while. So just going to take out this, actually so useful. If I had this back in school when doing the tapestry that I did, this would have helped so much because the amount of time. But anyway, back to the review of this. So I threaded the bottom here just a little bit, and yeah, it does the job. Like, this does the job, it does. And like I said, I think it was around £10 or maybe less for this at the time. So I think if you're looking for a beginner's loom tool that's not too big, that you can fit inside your cupboard somewhere, then this is pretty good. And it's made of wood. To me, it seems pretty sturdy, and it comes with, like I said, what are these called again? I keep got it. The Loom Shuttles, that's what they're called. Lots of Loom Shuttles, and yeah, the thread spacer, which are useful tools, and also the comb, which is also a very useful tool. So I think all the equipment given is already good. The only thing, I guess, is the thread, which is not the best thread, and there isn't really much of it anyway, so I doubt that this would be... Actually, would this be enough? I don't know. Yeah, I have high doubts that this would be enough to thread this whole loom, this whole A4 loom. So there's that, I guess, to keep in mind if we wanted to talk about the positives and negatives. But overall, I'm really happy with this. I did partially complain about the depth of the slits, because right now, because I'll be moving this around a lot, some of them looks like they're threatening to slip off, which, yeah, it's kind of thing where I prefer deeper slits because I'm a klutz, but maybe some people might be happy with this. This was a very good review. Like, I'm repeating again, this was a very good review. I enjoyed reviewing this product. It was a non-stressful review for once, which I'm happy with the outcome of both setting it up and the product you could produce from it. Hopefully my review might be able to clear your clouds as to whether to buy one. And like usual, write a comment down below what you thought about this video. Like this video so I know you enjoy this type of content. Subscribe for more content like this and other types of video I post. And yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!